YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host TKK and we are back with another video, guys. All right, so I'm gonna say this. I've said it before and I'm gonna say it now, man. Your comments lead to further content. We got a pretty good one. I'm gonna pull up some content that a subscriber named Sean, that is the YouTube handle. It was a great comment that Sean left, and it was in regards to the way it was worded is what made it special, right? So I'm not really into making the headline titles or try to, headline my videos with the title that might be catchy, like a best 10 TVs or top 10 TVs of this year, that year type of deal. But this question came from Sean, and it said, and I quote, I'm reading, said, so far, who is the king of the TV from all the TVs you have? Can you put the TVs in order as your top 4, 5, etc., and why? So first of all, thank you. What's so special about the way the question is asked is that Sean is asking like for my own personal, which I believe is as real as it gets. I don't really like speaking for every TV. Let's just be honest here, man. You can't really rate a TV unless you actually have that TV. And even if you like rent a TV, like let's say if you're a content creator and you buy a TV for the purposes of trying to like just review it and then return it type of deal, like you haven't had that TV long enough. It's a little bit deeper than just getting it and pushing in whatever settings you normally would push in, be it Samsung, LG, Sony, all of their interfaces are a little bit different. Like it takes more time, it takes a longer time. And it's probably why I haven't pumped out many like official reviews. My content's more just like day in the life. You're just experiencing it with me. But let me get to this. I ran a list. My list was as follows. Keep it in mind, this is like my TVs, right? Okay, so number 1, A95L. Number 2, S95C. Number 3, A95K. Number 4, S90C. Number 5, G2 from LG. Number 6, S95B from Samsung. Number 7, A90K. Number 8, C2 from LG. Number 9, A90J from Sony. And then I put in a couple of other options. So technically, if it were just TVs, number 10 would be TCL Q7 and number 11 would be Hisense U7K. Now, I actually put number 10 as Samsung Neo G8, the monitor. I put number 11 as the 45-inch LG ultra wide monitors, that white OLED with MLA. And then I put number 12 Q7 from TCL and number 13 Hisense U7K. So just a little bit more depth and information. There's no timestamps in this video, so hopefully you're just catching the wave of the energy here. But if I were to shorten that, my top 5 again is A95L, S95C, A95K, S90C, G2. All right, so why? A95L is the best looking TV ever that I've seen, right? And it's the best looking TV when it comes down to cinematic and organic content in the space in which, if you put that TV in an area where, you're going to be doing a lot of Netflix, watching Hulu, dare I say Plex streaming like myself, physical media content, maybe live broadcast, cable, network, it's just the best looking TV for that, right? And I feel like TVs are still in a space where consumers are buying them to watch content. They're not buying them primarily for gaming. Now, they've made the right strides to put themselves in the talking point of gaming, but that's why the A95L wins, right? That's why it's the best. S95C comes right up under it. Like it's literally like these, you know what I'm saying? It's such a strong option and it's above everything else because it does gaming so damn well. And the TV just looks so good in not a vivid mode, but it looks good in when you dial in vivid settings, right? Like when you punch in those colors. Again, for all of the things that we talked about with the A95L, it does a fantastic job, but it does gaming. It just has that edge. It's like, to me, it's the best gaming TV that you can get. Outside of any issues that like occur with 4K at 144 hertz, which I'm going to say this again. You people that miss this, keep missing this. 4K 144 issues reside with S95C and S90C. Both of those TVs have those intermittent blackout issues. I experienced it with both of my TVs. I have both of those TVs. But respectfully, with that aside, it's still a great TV. A95K, number 3, because it, in some ways, from the cinematic side of things, looks better than the S95C. It cannot compete as being a better TV because it's not available in the same amount of sizes. The S95C obviously has the Gen 2 panel, so it's just overall a better looking TV. But A95K is stronger than everything else that has come out, in my opinion, last year or this year, outside of the two that I mentioned as number 1, number 2, just because it was just such a good offering. So like I said, anybody that got that TV, really rejoice. And when I made all the content that I made comparing 95L to 95K, that's why I was saying, like, hey man, look, don't feel like you got to rush out and buy this TV, because if you got 95K, you did good. S90C, phenomenal, because it's virtually the 95C. And if you got it in the 77 inch, you obviously got the Gen 2 panel, so you're taking advantage of everything that was there. I feel like the S90C is everything that the S95B intended to be. The 90C is everything that all of the, I'm going to use the term respectfully, and this is a general call out, the fanboyism that people had around the S95B, the S90C corrected, in my opinion. Panel came through and it was pretty good quality. Sound was decent. Quality of build was, it was nice, tight. Everything was good. Them redoing the OS, whatever processing portion of the TV that's responsible for the operating system ties and runs more fluid, like just a great TV all around. And then the native support of 4K 144 when it works, was great. Like I said, I had blackout intermittent issues with that, just the same, right? Tried new cables, all of that, just inconsistent with that, but still a remarkable TV. And then number 5 to conclude it, the G2, just because, for those that are really into gaming, like let's say if you bought your TV for the reasons of it being primarily gaming, but then you also did some movie watching, or even if you were like 50-50, because there's a lot of people that are 50-50. I feel like the G2 in my collection is just, it's proven that, it's just fantastic technology. It's not MLA, but it is white OLED, but it's bright enough and it's got the right amount of saturation potential for you to be able to really punch that TV in. Now, notice, I don't have G3 on this list because I don't own G3. I did have G3, and I am not into buying TVs to return TVs. So I'm not really into the fake it till you make it. Let me buy this and then, either say good things or not good things, and then you never see it on the channel where it's returned or whatever. You're not going to find a lot of people that got multiple 77 inches on one floor of their house, and they all are just like in different places. I'm that person. Respectfully. And so, this is just a realistic lifestyle thing for me. So G2 is not on my list because I don't own it. And G3 is not on my list because I don't currently own the TV. And G2 was not something that I brought up on the channel last year because when I had it in my possession, it wasn't actually my TV. So I feel like the integrity piece behind what I try to do on YouTube is like, if it ain't my TV, I'm not even showing it. You know what I'm saying? I can give you an opinion, but I'm not really finna try to run up the views, on something that I'm just borrowing or whatever, It's just not my thing, man. I feel like I function a little bit different. So, but that's my list, Let me know what yours is, Sean, or questions for all. I don't know how it comes up. It got the email or whatever. I don't know, but I appreciate you, brother, for the comment. Like I said, good comments lead to further content. I can't always respond. And if you guys haven't checked out the PlayStation 5 with the A95L initial impressions video, I posted that right before this video, so check it out. I feel like that would be a nice little trendy video that people would like to see. I'm actually going to make a number 2 of that, not a part 2, but it's going to be another video where I'll do some more PlayStation games. So tap in with that video, sound off if there's some games that you want to see me possibly try on a PlayStation. I had a good experience actually, and I've never played Ghost, and so I'm interested in playing Ghost. So yeah, that's what I got. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let's have some engagement, some conversation. But I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Peace, God bless, and as I always say, man, max love.